And today we actually have a very special session planned for you as Sipping Thoughts partners with Abhibindu Wellness Foundation to bring you a session on healing yourself with music with Mayank Verma, who is an accomplished vocalist, musicologist, and a life coach. While going through tough times in life, like many of us might be right now, we can find out how we can heal ourselves and manage ourselves with music. In this session, our expert Mayank will tell us how we can manage ourselves through tough times using music as the subject. He will also tell us about classical, vocal, naad, and light music in the context of using sound in a manner in which it helps. Mayank will demonstrate and bring up listening aspects and how science in today's time is also understanding it. And for all of you, yes, he is going to sing. So before we go ahead, a little bit about Sipping Thoughts. Sipping Thoughts is a multi-platform media company that was co-founded by me, Sukirti Gupta, and Meeta Gutuchia. It was set up keeping in mind the tagline, Real Women, Real Thoughts. We are a space for women to share their ideas and be heard, a no-judgment platform where we want to create a network of women for women. Sipping Thoughts is available on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, and of course, please do check out our website. And of course, Mamta, you all know her. But yes, we would love to introduce her because sessions like this would not be possible without the Abhibindu Wellness Foundation. The Abhibindu Wellness Foundation is a not for profit organization that brings you experiences that support your physical and emotional well being. They curate programs that help align your body, your mind, and your soul, providing a platform that creates awareness about ancient and modern spiritual sciences, energy healing, natural and holistic traditional knowledge through talks, workshops, events, and retreats. Their objective is to promote holistic well being, natural healing, mindfulness, personal growth, learning, and development. And of course, today, this evening, who it's all about, Mayank. Mayank Verma is the disciple of late Sri Dr. Hari Charan Verma in the Guru Shishya Parapara. Mayank is an accomplished vocalist of the Jaipur and Gwalior Gharana of India. He has sung in films, many Indian and international festivals, and teaches vocal music across countries. Mayank is not only an accomplished vocalist, he is also a musicologist, voice culture expert, music acharya, a successful management consultant, and a life coach. Music is his sadhana and a way of life. He merges his spiritual and musical journey through various practices that he does on a daily basis, like Nath Kriya, Swar and Nath Sadhana, and Chakra Mantra Sadhana. Some do's and don'ts, some house rules. Yes, you are all on mute, but we want the session to be as interactive. So please keep chatting and sending us your questions, thoughts, and maybe even requests. You can raise your hand in Zoom if you know the feature, but please also do put your question in the chat box so that we are prepared. We will unmute you as we would like you to ask your question yourself. But please do keep your questions related to the topic and to the point. And as always, please do forgive us for technology issues because that is something that is not within our control. And a very, very warm welcome to Mayank and to Mamta, and please take it away.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for this opportunity for having me today.
Oh, we are so excited.
It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. And thanks so much, Mamta ji, for getting me on this platform. It's so nice to be connecting with you again.
Such a pleasure, Mayan. Music is something that is so uplifting. We all kind of know that how it has beautiful emotional connotations. A song can make you happy, a song can make you sad, it can make you feel romantic. But the lesser explored part of it is what we are going to also be discussing today, that the sound and music has healing powers, and Mayank is going to elaborate on this topic with some beautiful singing, some examples. And so, Mayank, I would like to ask you, how is music and healing connected?
Ji, I hope my voice is clear and audible.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, first of all, a warm welcome to everyone who joined us and those who are joining us. Uh, it's a pleasure. Um, the music and healing kind of goes back many, many years with us, especially in our, you know, school of learning. or if I was to say that in Sanatan is the word I would use, not Hinduism. If we go back into the Vedic period and all of that, so a lot of discussion and a lot of scriptures are available that talks about nad, the sound, and when you create a structure and combination of such sounds, then you have a music that is created, right? So there is no music that is not a combination of certain structures of sounds. So if I just remove the lyrics from any of the songs that we hear, then we would only have sound or maybe notes at the best. But if I also remove the words from the notes, then I am left with the sound only. Now, how is it connected to healing? If you go back to our Vedas, for example, Rig Veda, then you have Samved, then you have Nad Bindu Upanishad, and many other Upanishads that talk about the energy and reverberation because of the vibration that the energy of the sound carries. You can actually explode, and you can also explore various dimensions of the human system. And that's an interesting study because even today, modern science is talking about everything comes from vibrations and goes back into vibrations. Now, that's what carries the healing energies. So even your mantras, your methods by many sampradayas and many which are school of thoughts. You have Nimbarkacharya, Madhavacharya, other school of thoughts which are there. Then all those have also adopted nad and sound, and they have structured in a manner in which it was given away to disciples and followers. तो पहले हवेली संगीत बहुत होता था. फॉर एग्जाम्पल हवेली संगीत में देर यूज टू बी परंपरा ऑफ singing to the Lord to wake him up, then for his food in the afternoon, then dinner, and before that also there would be sankirtan, etc. And that used to have certain vibrations, and that reverberation used to actually make people ecstatic and very peaceful and calm and all of that. So this is history, right? If we come down to the period which is before the bhakti movement happened, then you would see that music was primarily used for many treatments. So even today there are practices. For example, I have students or people who come up to learn music who have dyslexia or who have insomnia or who have attention deficits, etc. And they have improved drastically. And there is research which has been done overseas which talks about how music, and especially notes, if you work with those notes, it kind of creates an impact on the human system. So there is a lot of connection between music and healing. And interesting, because I was reading one of these psychologists, and he wrote that humans are actually musical beings, and which is so true. Even our sadhana and everything that you hear today comes from Prakriti. So many of the ragas are Prakrit ragas. For example, Bilawal, the maestros say it's a Prakrit rag. The notes have come from the Prakriti to the the sadhaks, and that's how they've kind of come up with the rag. So there are interesting theories behind all these dimensions.
So are there specific kinds of sounds that are healing and some that might not be, but certainly some sounds which are specifically healing, or a vibration at a certain pitch which is healing?
Yes. Absolutely. So even for example, in mantras, the mantras which are consecrated have a lot of vibration in it, and that vibration works on the human body. Even there are certain schools which use various other tools for creating that vibration. For example, a singing bowl, which Tibetan monks use. In singing also, there are certain ragas which are designed, I won't say designed for healing, but they are designed as per the time theory, but it has a certain impact on the human system. So, for instance, if people who have joined us, if you could, there is these apps which are available nowadays. The Tanpura app is available. It's free of cost. You can simply download Tanpura on your mobile phone as we talk. It takes hardly a split of a second. So if you download a Tanpura on your mobile phone, you can just play the Tanpura and we can do an experimentation right away. So for example, yeah, people can experience with us. So there is one. So mantras are very tricky to use because one shouldn't be using any mantra for that matter. So there are mantras, for example, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya is one mantra that you can use if you're okay with the Hindu mantras, so to say. But you can use any mantra for that matter. Whichever religion you follow, every religion has a mantra. So if you put a tone to it, and that's the beauty, you won't see any of the religions not having a tune to a mantra. Even in the Samvedas, there is a meter and a tone at which they sing, right? De da re de 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 re de 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 da de da. So there is a tone and a meter to it. So similarly, if you all join me and with your muted mics, if you were to just follow what I'm singing, then first sing it, then we'll talk about the next step. So if you were to sing, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So people can follow me. Try to sing this. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So now one thing is just saying that note, right? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Now let's sense a different dimension in this same singing together. When you say Om, see where is the vibration happening in your body. When you say Namo, sense where the vibration is happening in your body. When you say Bhagavate, see what's the vibration that Bhagavate is creating. So go beyond the words and see the vibration it creates in your body. For example, even if you do humming, there's a vibration that happens in your body. So with each of these note, the word that you use, just see the vibration that happens. Try it. That's the subtler form of it. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So now where is the vibration happening as you say each of these notes? Now that is what our Shastras talk about. That one is the consecration of the mantra, the other is the sound of the mantra that makes the healing happen. So if you focus on the vibration of the sound, that makes the magic happen.
Okay, so in effect, it's a science in itself.
It's a science in itself. It would be nice to know from people how did they feel about this, if they did it. I was assuming they did it.
So if you have any comments about what you felt when you chanted the mantra along, please share in the comment box.
Yeah, there are quite many people, I guess. So it was amazing. Okay.
It was amazing from Lata. Amazing. Nice, calming. It was very relaxing. I could feel the vibration, quite powerful, wonderful. Yes, it was soothing, felt good and relaxing, very nice.
Great. So my only request is that any mantra you follow in any of the religions, whatever religion you come from, see if you can go deeper into the vibration of that sound.
Hello?
We seem to have lost.
Mayank. Yeah. We'll just wait for him to join back.
What about the other camera? That's
That one I had turned off because I think he was having some network issue. I think he's just going to be joining back in. Just give another second. Sorry about that. The internet is still something we cannot control.
absolutely, and we are relying.
Something happened.
Yeah, something did happen, Mayank.
Was it at my end?
Yes, I think we lost you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. But I was like going on and on. I thought I'm still on. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Sir, can you
Mayank?
Am I supposed to do anything? Yeah.
can you say start second camera?
I turned it off because he's having a little bit of a network issue, Rohit.
Okay. My both cameras are on. I don't know. So, yes.
Go ahead. Sorry about that.
No, so any religion that's what I was saying, whichever religion you follow. So if you have a practice, see if you can connect to the vibration of it and stay with that vibration as you go deeper into your realization. And, so that would do the magic.
So you're almost saying have a instinctive, intuitive relationship with the sound and vibration, allow that to be felt in your body, and each person may feel it differently.
Yes, yes. I can tell you the same mantra that I just did. When you do with couple of people in the room, you will find that everybody experiences it differently. Somebody will say, "I'm getting hot flashes." Somebody will say, I can feel cold." Somebody will say, "It's just I'm feeling very light." Someone will say something else. Someone will say something else. Someone will say, "I'm just feeling blissed out." So different experience with different people, but it's just that the sound and its vibration is something we need to go deeper into.
Right. And so, Mayank, is there also a reason why we connect to some songs and we are unable to sort of have any kind of liking towards others? Is there also some science behind that?
Yeah, so in see earlier what used to happen is that for me anything that is some anything that we enjoy listening to is music. Anything that we do not enjoy listening to is noise. I hope I'm not, my signals are okay, or
Yes.
are you losing? Okay. So music is combination of notes that makes me feel pleasant, calmer, in the moment, silence me completely, and it takes me into a zone. That is music for me. Anything that takes me away from all this becomes noise. Now, earlier, what used to happen is people actually used some of the combination of notes which even today we remember. So there have been songs, for example, mm, I'm sure people who've joined us, they can also hum it as we sing along. Okay. For example, there is this ghazal. Now people usually sing all of these compositions, huh? आज जाने की जिद ना करो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो, यूं ही पहलू में बैठे रहो, यूं ही पहलू में बैठे रहो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो, हाय लुट जाएंगे हम तो मर जाएंगे, ऐसी बातें किया ना करो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो। अब इसी आप सिर्फ साउंड को अगर नोटिस करें, मैं बाद में बताता हूँ इसका पीछे राज क्या है. नाउ दिस वाज वन स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ साउंड. Let's see it this way. Now the another one that you all would have heard, and it's a very popular one, is रंजिश ही सही दिल ही दुखाने के लिए, या रंजिश ही सही आ फिर से मुझे छोड़ के जाने के लिए, आ रंजिश ही सही दिल ही दुखाने के लिए, आ रंजिश ही सही चंदन सा बदन चंचल चितवन धीरे से तेरा है, मुस्काना मुझे दोष न देना जग वालों, मुझे दोष न देना जग वालों, हो जाऊं अगर मैं दीवाना, अभी ना जाओ छोड़ कर कि दिल भी भरा नहीं अभी ना. Now these are all songs that you all would remember, and this is just one rag, Yaman. Somewhere Yaman Kalyan and somewhere Yaman. तो ये अब सारे गाने हैं जो सबको ज़बान पे चढ़े रहेंगे और याद भी हो जाएंगे, because there's such certain melody, there are a lot of variables, the way it's been sung, the composition, the melody, the notes, the lyrics, and एहसान तेरा होगा मुझ पर, जी चाहता है वो कहने दो, मुझे तुमसे मोहब्बत हो गई है, मुझे पलकों की छाँव में रहने दो, एहसान तेरा होगा मुझ पर. Now this is also Yaman. So just one song, I have given you this flavor, and people used to use so many ragas earlier, Malkons, Kalavati, आपने वो सुना होगा मन तड़पत हरि दर्शन को आज, वो एक भजन है, वो मालकोंस में है. दरबारी में गाने हुआ करते थे पहले. तो बहुत ज़्यादा गाने पहले बना करते थे जो कि एक ऐसे स्ट्रक्चर पे बना जाता था गाना जो कि ऑलरेडी हैज़ बीन रिसर्च्ड. तो किसी रागदारी से आ रहा है, किसी राग के स्ट्रक्चर से आ रहा है, विच हैज़ इट्स ओन इम्पैक्ट ऑन ह्यूमन system, and people could relate to it, people could carry it with them, and they still remember it. आज अंताक्षरी खेलने बैठिए आप, सबसे ज़्यादा यही सारे गाने होते हैं, नए गाने तो बहुत ही कम आते हैं. इनफैक्ट इंटरेस्टिंगली आज के दौर में रहमान साहब बहुत सारे गाने राग बेस बनाते हैं. इलाही राजा बहुत सारे गाने राग बेस बनाते हैं, साउथ के हैं. Even Sanjay Leela Bhansali's films have a lot of rag based songs. So there are people who are working with it, and you would relish those songs much more than any other song that comes your way. So I think that's what connects to people.
Yes, so there's definitely then some a strong connection with songs which are based on rags, because like you mentioned, they are so researched over the years, so they have got everything almost close to perfection in making those ragas.
जी 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 आप अगर देखिए, अगर आम कोई सुनेगा भी तो भी उसको समझ में आ जाएगा कि फर्क कैसे है. जैसे ये स मन तड़पत हरि दर्शन को आज, मन तड़पत हरि दर्शन को आज. अब सिर्फ इतना ही बोलने से जो आपका मूड है, that changes. The sound is structured at a certain way that it will just change your mood. You won't be feeling जैसे अभी यमन राग में हम गा रहे थे, and there were compositions like आज जाने की जिद ना करो या रंजिशी सही या अभी ना जाओ छोड़कर वगैरह वगैरह. सिर्फ इतना ही ये 4 सुरों में मैंने सिर्फ अभी आलाप करके उसमें गाया है, तो एकदम मूड फर्क हो जाता है. दिस इज हाउ इट इम्पैक्ट्स आवर सिस्टम. इवन in the same kind of genre, same kind of structure, sound structure, there are various other ragas. जैसे हो देता ना दे न रे Hello, yes or no?
Mayank?
Mayank, hi.
Oh, am I audible?
You're audible, but yes.
You lost me somewhere.
Network is a distraction.
Okay, so I don't know where was I. So, all right. So yes, whatever singing you listen to or whatever songs you listen to, if you connect with that mood at that time, it does a whole lot of effect, and it leaves a lot of impact on your human system. This is what science says. Your cortical thickness, your left and right hemispheres, the way they interact with each other, everything improves over time. This is what science says. So for instance, a simple exercise of downloading a Tanpura on your mobile phones and just doing a mantra by matching your voice to that note will just make a whole lot of change, and you can experience this.
Are there any specific musical practices which are used for healing, since we are talking about the healing impact of music?
Ji. So for instance, there are these 6 vowels in our see, healing is basically what we're trying to say is that is there some practice or something that can improve me in any manner possible? That's what we're trying to say. But healing also, for instance, A, U and Ma is what Nath Bindu Upanishad talks about for Om. Yeah. And these three vowels, now there was a scholar who, बहुत पुरानी बात है ये, उन्होंने कहा आ से एक्चुअली में आचरण होता है, ऊ से उच्चारण होता है और म से मनन होता है. तो आचरण इज द वे वी लिव, the way we uh, the way we kind of exist and do things around. Ucharan is the way we use our vak.
Yeah, there is an issue, I think, with Mayank's connection.
Uh,
This is interesting. Every other thing is working, it's just that this is dropping. Okay.
you can
So,
hear it now, Mayank.
Acharan, Ucharan, and Manan, which is, Chintan. So, when these three kind of align, that's when uh, we say some impact on the human system is possible. Now, when we say a in Shastri Gayan, we say akar. O से ओकार, ई से ईकार, ए से एकार, ऊ से उकार और म से मकार. So these six vowels is something we use, and we call it a Naad Kriya or Naad Sadhana. So we actually do this on all the notes, but for example, we can do this together. When we breathe in normal into our chest, and when we breathe out, we very simple. But it's just that when we exhale into the sound, we exhale with the sound of ha, not like ha, but that way. Yeah. So let me give you an example. So as long as your breath continues, you exhale into this sound. So this is ah. The next is o, as in o, and then we have e, then a, then u, and m, which is ma. So a, u, and ma comes from Nadi Bindu Upanishad, but o, e, and a is also sitting in our Puranas and Shastras, which talks about these vowels. For even if you read the Sangeet Samesar, it has a lot of detail around vowels and the way it kind of makes the voice culture for singers. But if you want to do dhyan, you just have to stay with this sound and the vibration of it. We can even try doing it together without unmuting your mics. You can actually breathe in and then exhale into A first. So there are six vowels: A, O, E, A, U, M. And when we say that's closing your lips and then exhaling the sound into the breath. Like that. Yeah. So let's try it together if you want to. So we can go with the first one. तो ये नाद साधना कहलाती है. अगर आप आंख बंद करके सिर्फ ये 6 वॉबल्स विद अ तानपुरा यू जस्ट डू दिस एवरी डे. इसमें आचरण, उच्चारण और मनन तीनों इसी के तहत रहने चाहिए. विच मीन्स व्हेन आई एम डूइंग आचरण है, जस्ट टेक अ बाथ, you know, wear clean clothes, come and sit in a clean space, just be with that space. And then Ucharan is just these 6 notes, and Manan is just keep your thoughts and emotions on the notes and see where the vibration is as you do A, O, E, A, U, O, Ma. And you will actually sense the vibrations at different parts of your body as you do these 6 vowels. Very powerful exercise. It sounds very simple, but it's very powerful. Yeah, that's one of the practices. There are many practices. We do sur sadhana also. That's a different thing because that's for singing, but this can actually help people to go and understand deeper dimensions and deepen their experience. But the important part is the vibration, the reverberation that happens with the sound.
There are also beat mantras which are aligned to each chakra in our body. And
Ji, ji, ji. So, in fact, we at time so in the morning we do when we do Bhairav Rag, then we sometimes use the Bij mantras for the chakras as well. But anyways, when you will sit down and do Naad Kriya or doing these 6 vowels, you will see that whole lot of vibration will be there. This is a morning rag. So this is how we carry out the 7. So we can kind of keep going on with the notes and the progression of it. But those are the 7 the chakras: Lam, Yam, Ram, Yam, Vam, Hum, Am, Ang. So the 7 sounds of the chakra. So when we do this, the vibration and the sound itself, we try to keep the attention there where the mantra is actually where it's found to be existing. But as you do this exercise for some time, you can actually feel the vibration there. You can actually feel the energy centers as you move with the practice.
that was actually spellbinding. It was so beautiful. I wanted you to continue saying.
Sorry, I couldn't hear that.
I said that was spellbinding, and
Are
we
it?
didn't want you to stop singing, but there are lots of audience questions that are there,
Achha.
and some really interesting ones. So, Kirti, should we take audience questions now?
Or would we want to hear some more?
keep going on about hearing. So let me take a couple of audience questions
Sure.
and then share a little bit more. So somebody, Parveen Luthra is asking, kindly tell the raga which will help children be less hyper and in harmony with the family, and the ragas for joint pain.
हाँ देखिए, हमारे शास्त्र भी ऐसा कहते हैं और आजकल इंटरेस्टिंगली साइंस भी ऐसा कह रही है दैट more than passive engagement, it's the active engagement that makes the magic happen. So when I'm actively engaging into the rag, and when I'm actively singing the rag or learning the rag, or I'm playing with the notes, forget about the rag. Even if I'm doing something with the notes, that's what has the healing effect. So passively, there are a lot of rags that you can listen to, right? There is Asavari, there is Todi, there is the Bari that you can play. But more importantly, it's the practices that are there that can bring down the hyperactivity, or it can actually help many other things. But it's basically the practice that people do that makes the impact.
Mayank?
Like the other window, we could try
We've
that.
closed that. We've turned that off.
Mayank,
He's been having
Yes.
issue with his connection.
we lost.
Mayank, do you want to do something without your camera on because we can hear you clearly?
No, I think, I don't know. The other instruments are working absolutely okay. Some problem, I don't know. All right, let's try again. I think I've just switched off the other mobile phone. So
Yes,
that
and
would
can
release
you
a
turn on
bandwidth.
your camera? Your camera is on, but we don't see you.
Yeah. Do you see me now?
Yeah, perfect. Awesome.
Okay.
So I think the audience has said that they want to actually hear you.
Oh, okay.
So I think that is what I'm seeing as the consensus, that a lot of people would like to hear something.
हाँ ज़रूर इसमें तो so any question that is there, I can till then figure out what to sing.
There was a question about Tanpura. What should the setting be for the Tanpura?
Sa pa sa is typically the setting. So if it's a female voice, see if you can use G sharp or G. If it's a male voice, you can use C or C sharp, whatever suits you. The idea is that there shouldn't be any pressure, no force in the voice as we sing. As singing has to happen the way we speak, can't be different. So the voice, your speaking voice should be your singing voice. So does that answer the question? Am I lost again?
No, you're there. Mayank, I'm wondering if you're going to do one. Should I turn off your video so that we'll get great sound quality?
Mayank, I think one more question. Would a Bach, Beethoven, Mozart symphony impact us in the same way as a raga-based composition or a mantra?
Oh yes, it's about the sound. If you can connect to the sound and the vibration of it, it will have loads of impact on your human system. It's basically my ability to perceive and be with the sound. If I can just open myself up to the sound and absorb it and start to relate to that sound and connect to it, it will do the magic.
Let's hear more soothing.
So let me try one. Uh, let me try sing another one. उसमें छाप है थोड़ी सी क्या नाम, यमन की, because I like this rag. So this is a Punjabi folk which has been sung by many. माहिंदे अनाज़ा तो मैं लख लख वारियां, माहिंदे अनाज़ा तो मैं लख लख वारियां, अल्लाह जाने माही नू मैं चंगियां के माड़ियां. Now I just want people to listen to this one and then at the end tell me the mood, the way you feel it. Let's see. Many may not even know Punjabi, right? So let's see how you connect to the sound. माहिंदे अनाज़ा तो मैं लख लख वारियां, माहिंदे अनाज़ा तो मैं लख लख वारियां, अल्लाह जाने माही नू मैं चंगियां के माड़ियां. आउण दी उम्मीदां मैं ते आउण दी उम्मीदां मैं ते शगन मने सा, आउण दी उम्मीदां मैं ते शगन मने सा, पता नहीं सी थल विच मैं रुलवे सा, शगना दे जोड़े नू मैं लाइया सी किनारियां, शगना दे जोड़े नू मैं लाइया सी किनारियां, अल्लाह जाने माही नू मैं चंगियां के माड़ियां, माही दे अनाज़ा तो मैं. So that was one Punjabi folk for you. But it would be nice to listen to the effect it has on people who don't understand Punjabi. Yeah.
There is one
Okay.
question which is very interesting. A raga that's good for relationships and to connect positivity with all. Please tell.
Oh, music is good for relationship. So I would put it that way. If two people sit down and listen to Yaman or listen to Malhar or listen to, maybe many such compositions are there, there is a nice feeling. But more than that, see if you can connect to ghazals together. That has a much that has a much deeper, I guess. Ghazal is something, it just connects two souls if people can connect to ghazals. But otherwise in ragas, see if you can connect to a Shuddh Kalyan or a Yaman or a Malhar or a or a todi or Gujri todi for that matter. Yeah, so that's something you can do. Now I sang this Ranjishi Sahi Kabhi. So when my wife used to go away, I used to sing over the phone and call her back. कि दिल ही दुखाने के लिए यार. But Ranjishi Sahi. So ghazals are kind of, yeah, they connect well.
There are a lot of questions that are coming in terms of what Tanpura app should they download, because I think people are.
There are so many today available. You can download any Tanpura you want to. There is Dhwani Tanpura, there is I Tanpura, there is I Tabla Pro. आजकल तो it's available. Yeah, it's just available.
And there's a request for you to repeat the notes that you had done.
Request for, sorry?
To repeat the notes, the vowels that you had done.
Yeah, it's A, O, E, A, U, and M, which is Ma. A, O, E, A, U, M. So when you download the Tanpura, if it's a lady's voice, or a female is trying to sing, then, or use these vowels, then put it on a G or G sharp scale. If it's a male voice, put it on a C sharp scale. Just inhale and exhale into the sound. There is no, you don't need to put too much of, complexity around this. Just inhale easy into your chest and exhale into the sound. Go to the next vowel, inhale easy, exhale into the sound. Go to the third vowel, inhale easy, exhale into the sound. That is it. इसमें
And is
ज़्यादा
there
कोई
a
वो नहीं
number
होता.
of times you should do the vowels, or you just do
You
it?
can do 5 to 7 times. आप ज़्यादा करेंगे तो थक जाएंगे, and the energy that it builds up is really strong. So then you might want to sleep. So you do 3 to 5 times or 7 times maximum.
So, of course, more requests are coming in for you to sing something.
अच्छा.
Something
So
that's your favorite. We know what your wife, you used to sing for her. Maybe that again.
रंजेश ही सही. नहीं तो अब देखो आ गई हैं, तो दूसरी गज़लें गानी पड़ती हैं जिससे दोबारा जाना हो तो. रंजीश ही सही, ठीक है, ओके. रंजीश ही सही आप लोगों के लिए. I'll try to sing at least 2 stanzas of it. रंजिश ही सही, रंजिश ही सही, दिल ही दुखाने के लिए रंजिश ही सही. आप फिर से मुझे छोड़ के जाने के लिए रंजिश ही सही, दिल ही दुखाने के लिए रंजिश ही सही. किस किस को बताएंगे जुदाई का सबब हम, किस किस को बताएंगे जुदाई का सबब हम, किस किस को बताएंगे जुदाई का सबब हम. किस को बताएंगे जुदाई का सबब हम। तू मुझे से खफा है तो जमाने के लिए रंजिश ही सही, दिल ही दुखाने के लिए रंजिश ही सही। कुछ तो मेरे पिंदारे मोहब्बत का भरम रखे, कुछ तो मेरे पिंदारे मोहब्बत का भरम रखे, कुछ तो मेरे कुछ तो मेरे पिंदारे मोहब्बत का भरम रखे, कुछ तो मेरे पिंदारे मोहब्बत का भरम रखे। तू भी तो कभी मुझको मनाने के लिए रंजिश ही सही, दिल ही दुखाने के लिए रंजिश ही सही।
Wow, that was amazing.
Fabulous.
Thank you.
I know that
What
we're
do you-
always running out of time. I mean, everybody is saying bliss. People are asking us to extend the session. They're already asking for part 2 because we had some internet issues. So we are hoping, Mayank, to see you back with us very
Correct.
soon and hopefully post-COVID live with us, because we need to
Absolutely.
experience this with the entire, and feel it also with your voice. It was fabulous, fabulous. So
That
Mamta
was
and
mine.
Yes, certainly. And I want to say, since there's so many people who enjoy that, Mayank does offer online classes, singing classes, and sound healing and meditation to Abhibindu. And if anybody is interested to join those classes, they can get in touch with us. And we have to get Mayank back. Mayank, if you could read all the comments, the people
Yes.
who want this session to be extended for a long time, but time constraints, and we have to let you go. If you have some parting thoughts for people who are
I
going,
think a parting song for us. A parting song as a gift.
अच्छा, ये मेरा दिमाग उसमें लगा रहता है कि मैं हूँ अभी या गायब हो गया हूँ इंटरनेट पे से।
Yeah.
मुझे वो अच्छा एक ना आई डोंट नो हाउ मेनी आर जगजीत सिंह फैंस है, बट एक उनकी नज्म है, बात निकलेगी तो दूर तलक जाएगी। वो चलेगी, सुनना पसंद करेंगे?
Yes, please.
ओ ग्रेट, क्योंकि मुझे पता नहीं है कि उनके चाहने वाले यहाँ कितने हैं। So this is one nazm that I've heard from him right sitting next to him and learnt a bit. बात निकलेगी तो फिर दूर तलक जाएगी, बेवजह उदासी का सबब पूछेंगे, ये भी पूछेंगे कि तुम इतनी परेशान क्यों हो। उंगलियां उठेंगी सूखे हुए बालों की तरफ, एक नजर देखेंगे गुजरे हुए सालों की तरफ। चूड़ियों पर भी कई तंज किए जाएंगे, कांपते हाथों पे भी फितरे कसे जाएंगे। लोग जालिम है, हर एक बात का ताना देंगे, बातों बातों में मेरा जिक्र भी ले आएंगे। उनकी बातों का जरा सा भी असर मत लेना, वरना चेहरे की तासुर से समझ जाएंगे। चाहे कुछ भी हो सवालात न करना उनसे, चाहे कुछ भी हो सवालात न करना उनसे। मेरे बारे में कोई बात न करना उनसे, बात निकलेगी तो फिर दूर तलक जाएगी। Thank you.
We thank you, Mayank, for joining us today. Thank you for a very wonderful, wonderful evening. What a better way to spend it. So thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you,
Yeah,
Mamta.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. And thank you, Maya, once again.
thank you. Thank you so much. Sorry for that internet goof up, but yeah, thanks.
No, more that we will have session 2 now.
Sure. Well, definitely.
We wish everyone a very, very good night.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.